Hey everyone, I'm Lauren McMillan, and welcome to day one of our 15-day Yoga for Athletes challenge. Over the course of these 15 days, I'll be providing you with some quick and simple sequences that you can use to help maintain your mobility, range of motion, work on flexibility, maybe work on some balance, some breath work, all things that can help you in your game, no matter what level athlete you are, no matter what sport you play. So, without further ado, we're going to get started with some simple and easy breathing exercises. We're going to stay grounded and on the floor for this first session. So come to a comfortable cross-legged seat. Root down through the sits bones. Lengthen up through the spine. If your hips are really tight, you can always sit on a blanket or a pillow, something to elevate the hips a little bit. And of course, if it's not comfortable to sit cross-legged, you can sit in any position that does feel good. Place your hands on your knees. Either take your gaze low or close your eyes. And take a moment to think about what you're wanting to get out of these 15 days together. Maybe it is working on your flexibility. Maybe you want to enhance your concentration, work on some tools to improve your focus. Maybe you want to get better balance. Maybe you're just bored and need something to do. Take a moment to scan your body, starting at the crown of your head. Imagining a wave of relaxation washing over you, softening the muscles in your forehead, releasing your jaw, dropping your shoulders, letting go of any tension that you may have been holding on to but weren't aware of. And then we'll bring our attention to our breath. Place one hand on your belly and the other over your heart, maybe noticing your heartbeat beneath your hand. And as you inhale, start to deepen your breath so that with every in-breath, the ribs, the chest, the belly expand. And as you exhale, everything gently falls back into place. The breath is a powerful tool that you can use in whatever sport you play and whatever task you have at hand. It serves as an anchor. So anytime you find your mind racing and you need to focus, tuning into your breath is the fastest way to reset your mind, calm the nerves, bring you back into the present moment, and help you perform your best at whatever it is. Let's take one more full round of breath. Release your hands back to your knees and tilt your right ear towards your right shoulder, thinking of breathing into the left side of your neck. Take a deep inhale right here, and as you exhale, slowly roll your chin towards your chest and take it to the other side. So left ear to left shoulder. Inhale here. Exhale, roll your chin toward your chest. Let's go back to the right. Place your right hand gently over your left ear. Careful not to pull on the head. You're just giving gravity a little bit of assistance. And then start to walk your left fingertips away from you. If you want, you can float your arm off the floor, maybe finding a spot where your neck feels really tight and you just want to hang out there. You can even draw your fingertips back, pressing through the heel of your hand. I don't know about you, but I feel this all the way down the arm and even into the fingertips. Lower the left arm down, remove your right hand, lift your head up, and let's go back to the left shoulder. Placing your left hand gently over the right ear. Start to walk your right fingertips away from you. And if you did so on the other side, you can start to lift your arm up, finding that sweet spot, and then draw the right fingers back. Lower the right arm down, release the left hand, lift your gaze back up, and then start to roll the shoulders up, back, and down a few times. We'll take this a little bit further by placing the fingertips on top of the shoulders. From here, draw your elbows toward one another, lift up, and then make a big circle open, drawing the shoulder blades toward one another, and then sweep the elbows back in front, completing the circle. And just continue to move. Continue to breathe. Pause here and reverse. So elbows come down, around and up, and then back down again. Take one more circle. And then release your arms down. Place your right hand to the floor beside you. Left arm reaches up and lean over to the right. Try to keep your left hip down here. It might have a tendency to come up. Try to keep it rooted. If you have any shoulder pain here, you can do exactly what we just did by placing the fingertips on top of the shoulder. Either way, start to open your arm behind you and take a few large arm circles here. Change directions. Pause, side bend, come up to center, and let's go the other way. Left hand down, right arm comes up. As you reach, keep the right hip on the floor. And either keeping the arm extended or by bringing your fingertips to the shoulder, start to make your circles here. Reverse. Come into your side bend and then come all the way up. From here, place your hands behind you, and I'll turn so that you can see what I'm doing. Also, while we're at it, go ahead and switch the cross of your legs so that the same leg is not in front. Bring your fingertips behind you so you're tented up on the fingertips. Draw the shoulders back, lift your heart so you're opening up through the upper part of the chest. Imagining expanding through the collarbones. Gently release. Now walk your hands forward, come all the way down into a seated forward fold. If you can't go down very far, don't push it. Just stay where you are and breathe into it. Take one more deep breath here. As you exhale, see if you can let go just a tiny bit further. As you're ready, walk your hands back towards you so that you're sitting up, and then uncross your legs, swing them around. Come onto your hands and knees. In a tabletop position, shoulders are directly over the wrists, hips are over the knees. Tuck your right toes under and reach your right heel back. As you inhale, shift forward onto the toes. Exhale, press your heel back so you're feeling a stretch in the calf muscle. You can hold this stretch right here, or you can make it a little more dynamic by coming into and out of the stretch. While we're on our hands and knees, if you feel any pain or pressure under the knees, you can place a rolled up blanket or towel beneath them. Come back to center. Now from here, reach your leg up. You're going to arc it over to the opposite side so your foot is tapping to the outside of your mat. Look over the shoulder, and we'll take it the other way. So arc the leg up, reach it over. Now take your foot out wide so it's about a foot or two off the mat, and do that again. So lift the leg up, take it over to the left, arc the leg up to the right. One more time. Go back to the left, placing the toes down, and then press your heel away from you. And hold, and breathe. Release, return your right knee below your right hip, and then tuck your left toes under to go to the other side. Inhale to hinge forward. Exhale, press your heel back. Again, either holding right here or making it a little more dynamic. Come back to center. Start to lift your leg up. This time you're going to lift it up and over to the right. Toes come down. Lift up and over. Tap your toes to the outside of the mat. And again, lift up, reach over. Lift up to the left. Lift up, go to the right. And up and over to the left. Come back to the right and hold, pressing your left heel away from you, maybe taking your gaze over your right shoulder. And then release, return your left knee below your left hip. Let's go back to the right side. So tuck your right toes under, reach your heel back. From here, draw your core in, lift your right leg off the floor so it's about in line with your hip. Foot is flexed, toes are turned down toward the mat. Take your left arm out in front. So opposite arm is leg, palm is turned inward, your thumb is up. From here, think of hugging everything toward the midline so that you find some integrity, find some balance. It also helps if you think of pressing your calf down through the shin and your shin down into the floor, really rooting down through the lower leg. Now, you're welcome to stay right here. If you want to go further though, start to reach through the arm and leg. Exhale, curl it in, knee to elbow, and hover. Inhale out. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale to reach. Pause here. Bend your right leg. See if you can reach your left arm around and hold on to the ankle or your foot. You can stay right here, or if you want to go a little bit further, roll your shoulder back, start to kick your foot into your hand and let it lift your arm up and away. Carefully release, maybe see if you can come back to your original place and then lower the knee and the hand back down. Shake it out a little bit. That was a heat builder for sure. Let's go to the other side. So tuck your left toes under, reach your heel back, core draws in, and then lift your leg up, flexing the foot, toes pointing down. Take your right arm out in front this time, palm turned in. Again, you can stay right here or start to reach through the arm and leg. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, curl it in. I may have lost count, but we're going to finish here. Bend your left knee, sweep the right arm around, grabbing either your foot or your ankle. Maybe you grab part of your pants, whatever you can reach. And then roll the shoulder back, start to kick your foot into your hand, lift it away from you. And then gently release, extend your arm in front, lower the hand and the knee down. Tuck your toes under. We're going to give the wrists a little break here. Start to walk back so that you're in a kneeling position. If you're feeling any pain in the knees here, come out of this a little bit. Also, if you're feeling an intense stretch under the soles of your feet, you can stay forward. But if you can come all the way back and it feels okay, sit on your heels. Make sure all 10 toes are tucked under. And just enjoy the stretch for the soles of your feet. Interlace your fingers, bring your palms together, and then start to roll your hands, showing the wrists a little bit of love. Go the other way. Keeping the fingers interlaced, turn your palms away from you, round your spine, scoop the belly, tuck your chin toward your chest. As you inhale, release the hands, sweep the arms around, maybe interlace your fingers behind you and open your heart, reaching the fist down as your sternum reaches up. Let's do that again. So release, interlace your fingers, turn the palms away, round your spine. Inhale to lift up, sweep the arms behind you, roll the shoulders back, press the fists down, reach your heart up. And release. Return to your hands and knees, picking your feet up, and then roll your ankles out. Lower the feet down, come back to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Thank you all so much for practicing with me today. You've made it through day one, and I hope to see you on day two. Namaste.